being here at the Spokesman long term? Because I mean, you're covering a basketball program that is one of the best in the country. You know, you can't knock that. That's one of the premier gigs that you can have. You know, do you envision yourself going somewhere else? You know, do you want to stay planted? What is your goal here in this industry?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think that's something I think about quite a bit. Right now, I am very content with my job at the Spokesman and with covering Gonzaga. Like you mentioned, it's a relevant program every year in college basketball, and they're the pro team in Spokane. I mean, people treat them like the New York Yankees and the Dallas Cowboys here. So they sell out every home game. All the games are really fun to cover, road and away. The traveling aspect is something that I really love about this job, and getting to see some of the cooler arenas in the country. Like I mentioned last year, going to Rep Arena to see Kentucky. This year, I have a chance to go to Madison Square Garden to see UConn, and some of those opportunities have been really cool. And I think if I was doing this for another 20 years, I don't think that stuff would ever get old for me. So I really enjoy doing that. And obviously the paper invests a lot of money in Gonzaga coverage. So it's a place where I think they really support me in terms of just allowing two beat writers to travel with the team and cover the team full time. So this is obviously a point in journalism where a lot of papers are cutting back, and so I think the fact that we're still sending people on the road to cover games and pouring our resources into Gonzaga coverage, I know that if I went somewhere else, it might not be the case. So I'm pretty content right now. I think I've always thought about how cool it would be to go back home to the Bay Area and cover the Giants or the 49ers or one of those teams that I grew up rooting for and reading about in the local paper. So that's something that's always in the back of my mind, and always open to kind of different opportunities, and have been interested in some jobs here and there. But right now I'm pretty happy here, and I try to kind of stay day to day and not look at the long term picture. But we'll see. I'm not going to ever rule anything out. But again, like I said, I have a pretty good situation here. I've really kind of grown to love Spokane too. I actually just moved into a new place up here, so not really looking to move again in the next year, probably at least. And I like it up here right now, and it's also really nice to kind of have an off season where I'm able to travel and kind of do some stuff on my own. And I do get to cover NBA Summer League every year, which has become kind of a highlight of my summer, and get a chance to do some pretty cool stuff down there in Vegas every year. So I really kind of like the job here, and not really looking to move. But again, if something came up that I couldn't pass up, I would obviously look at it, and trying to keep options open. But I like the Spokesman, and it's a good place to be.